The group embraces each other. William and Oliver shake hands and walk away from the group. Charlie and Vanessa take the opportunity to sneak away from the group, and Rhonda is left to head up to the nursery for a night's rest and a night of thinking. Oliver and William talk about securing the camp, setting up guard towers, and clearing the dead from a nearby street. They begin to walk up the gravel path. "So, William, how did you get so lucky in finding a place like this?" William, a bit suspicious of Oliver's intentions, said, "Handed down over generations. My father had it, and before me, his father had it. Now this old place is mine, and I'm going to do whatever I can to defend it." Oliver looked at him, and they continued to walk. "So, Oliver, how did they find you?" I had to put down my family when this all started. Woke up to them honking outside. Came outside of my room to the smell of fresh burned bacon. My half dead, half alive, half eaten off face of a mom came sprinting at me. I pulled my pistol out and had to put a bullet through her skull. That I had to do the same to my father and 4 sisters. Will looked down. He didn't know what to do or say. After that, I went out front to get into the car with Vanessa, Charles, and Rondo. Then we came here. "What do you think about the nursery?" William asked. Oliver looked around. "The lake's good for water, but in terms of food, we're going to have a hard time growing food." William looked at him. "As long as we double down on guard and barricading the unfenced perimeter, then we can really defend this place. The hill provides a means of a high ground advantage for any attack." Oliver looked around, listening. "This place is an apocalyptic gold mine. We have all the weapons we need, and once we get Charles and Rondo to go on a run, then we should have enough food." They approached the road. "You gonna put this lady down?" William said. Oliver plunged an axe into the base of her skull. They continued into the base house, walked into the living room and into the back room. Walking into the guest room, they looked at Rondo. William said, "How are you settling in, bro?" Rondo looked at him. "I'm liking it just fine. Still able to power up the old generator and get a hot shower in the apocalypse." William laughed. "Don't get too used to that. We need to save our water. We don't need to use a lake in a year. And you and Charlie are gonna make a run tomorrow." Rondo shook his head, and William looked at Oliver. "This is what we came for," William said. Oliver examined the pink bat hanging on the wall as William picked it up, dropping his crowbar. They walked out of the front door, and in a flurry, William killed 3 walkers with 3 swings of his pink bat. Oliver took down 2 deadheads, and they decided it was time to call it a night. To be continued. The following morning, the group woke up to the sound of broken glass coming from the downstairs basement. William and Charles began to investigate. As they went down the stairs and investigated the source of the sound, pink bat and AK-47 in hand, they went down the stairs, one after another. They went past the movie room to the back of the basement towards the pool table area. William signaled for Charles to stop. He had heard a footstep. Then a shadow of someone came sprinting at them, knocking Charlie unconscious against the wall. Charlie woke up dazed and confused. Rondo looked at him. "How are you, bro? You got knocked pretty good there." Back in time before Charlie emerges from his sleep, William swings his pink bat at the invader, looking to knock their noggin off. He hits the invader in the stomach, a strong blow that left the invader dazed. He grabs the AK-47 from Charles before running away, scared and confused. Now awake, Charles asked Rondo, "What happened? You got knocked out, dude," he said. Charles laughed. "So that's it? He just scared them off?" Rondo shook his head. "Yeah." And he said they had company. "I'm wondering if it might have been those people that we passed on the road." Charles looked down. "I hope not. But we better keep it from William if not. He's already paranoid about feeding the group. Last thing he needs is to worry about a gang of raiders in the neighborhood." A few days passed.